Hello and welcome back. Daniel 1:17. As for these four youths, God gave them knowledge and skill in all learning and wisdom. And Daniel had understanding in all visions and dreams. So, yesterday we talked about how Daniel and his crew survived Babylon without becoming Babylonian. Today, we pick the story back up and go back a few paces and zoom in on one of the greatest negotiation scenes in the Bible that happened a little before the verse I just read. Daniel and all the young men who were brought in from Judah were handed over to Ashpenaz, the king's captain, for lessons in literature and language. Ashpenaz placed a guard over Daniel and his friends. When the young men received the king's buffet, Daniel pulled out his kingdom negotiation skills. He first goes to Ashpenaz, who turns down his request of not eating the king's meat because he did not want to mess with his boss. But not dissuaded, Daniel goes to the guard assigned over them and basically pitches a 10-day veggie cleanse. Now, that's not even enough for a juice fast to make a noticeable difference. Your fitness influencer will tell you that. But Daniel was not operating on biology, he was operating on faith. And in 10 days, Daniel and his buddies were glowing, better complexion than everyone else in the palace. Babylonian skincare couldn't compete. Ever wondered what caused the guard to override his boss's command? That, my friends, is favor. Verse 20 in this chapter says that the king found the boys 10 times better than magicians and enchanters. Allow me to present that Daniel and his buddies did not necessarily need the occultic Babylonian curriculum. Why? Because God gave them direct downloads, and Daniel could understand visions and dreams. So when the boys came out of their 3-year coursework, no wonder they came out better than the magicians. They did not have to be experts in chicken liver reading. They excelled, no liver required, because wisdom for them came straight up from the source. If you are listening and you are a student, please do not take this as a sign to not study. What I'm saying is, despite what we do or do not study, ultimately, all wisdom needed for life is from God. Because here's the truth. There is no system, no power that can outmaneuver the God who created all things. He sees what's in the dark, and in him there is no darkness. He reigns supreme, and he makes a way for those who are his. So, my friend, whatever you are up against today, submit to God. He gives you the wisdom, the way out, and sometimes he will even throw in a glowing skin.